Hey guys, so M1, you asked me what do I think of Kate Middleton's photo. Oh gosh, I have so many opinions. It's, well, first of all, it seemed weird to me when the photo was posted because obviously Kate hasn't been in the public eye since she had the surgery, her abdominal surgery, which weirdly enough, we have no idea what surgery it was, but obviously it was a major surgery considering that she had to spend those couple of weeks in the hospital. Plus, on top of that, the recovery time is predicted up until April. So, my guess, it was some kind of a major surgery. Now, I don't know what kind of surgery it was. I don't want to speculate on it, but all I can say, or my opinion on it, is that it was a very serious major surgery. Otherwise she wouldn't have to spend so much time recovering from it, right? Then the weird thing to me was the Mother's Day photo, and it was because she's not in the public eye at all, but then, all of a sudden, there they are, all of them in the garden, enjoying, having fun, the children with Kate, for the Mother's Day photo, as if nothing happened. Then Kate, she looked like she was in amazing health, and she didn't look like someone recovering, if you get what I mean, from a major surgery or from a surgery where she spent 2 weeks or a couple of weeks in the hospital. But then I didn't think much of it. But then the following day, when I started reading the news articles that her photo was pulled from major, outlets because the photo was doctored, then I started feeling something is happening. Something is going on. Something smells fishy. And usually when I say that something smells fishy, is because it's fishy, okay? So then all of the news articles, I'm not going to go through the whole story because by now probably all of you guys have been reading all over the news, right, about this. Then she came out to reply via social media. So we still don't see her face, okay? So she's still not physically talking to anybody, but rather typing, or the PR team maybe, I don't know. But she said that she likes dabbling in photography editing and stuff like that. And she apologizes for editing the photo, but she wanted to make it look as good as possible. But, she's kind of like a, how did she say, or whoever wrote the message said that she's, okay, never mind. It doesn't even matter. That she's just like a, not an experienced photographer, but rather not a professional photographer, but, rather on the other side. I'm missing the word now. But anyway, that's what she said. She faced even more backlash because of the reply, okay? Because then people started analyzing the photo more and more and more, and according to the public opinion and everything that's written in the news articles from what I've read, it turns out that there were more photos being edited together to make up that Mother's Day photo. Okay, so my question is, since these are, as experts are saying, more photos added together to make one photo, then why did they have to do that for a Mother's Day photo if Kate is okay? Why did they have to add more photos to one photo? Okay, I get it that, you are editing a photo because we live in a world of the online and photo editing and so on and so forth, and everybody's kind of editing photos and stuff online. So I get that, you adjust the photo, you make it smoother, you adjust the brightness, the contrast, and all those kind of things. So kind of like, you want to make it as good as possible, to look as good as possible. But then, why would you be adding more photos into one? Unless, this is just my opinion, guys. This is just my opinion. Unless that photo was never taken for Mother's Day to begin with. Or perhaps Kate was not even in the photo of the Mother's Day photo to begin with. And they had to put this photo together to kind of show everybody that, look, Kate is fine, she's recovering, she's spending time home with her family, with her children, and so on and so forth. This is my opinion, because something smells fishy. Something smells fishy for them to go to the length of adding more photos together to construct a Mother's Day photo, right? Because up until this year, they've had Mother's Day photos every single year, and there was never any kind of issue with these photos. And we could all see that the photos have been edited in some kind of way or another, right? But there was never an issue in the sense that he had to pull out of all the major outlets, including, I think it was Giphy. I can't remember, but one of these websites which are publishing GIFs or GIFs. But anyway, this was never an issue before. Only now, after Kate had surgery, abdominal surgery, she disappeared completely from the public eye. She disappeared completely in the sense that people started asking questions like, where is she? What's going on there? Because nobody seems to see her, nobody seems to hear anything about her. Then we also had, I think it was last week, that we had another thing, which now that you think about it, it's kind of major in my opinion, where I'm not sure, but it was something to do with the soldiers. It's some kind of a parade. I can't remember the name for it, but on their website it was said that Kate, she will attend the parade on that day. And that was the first confirmed, according to the news articles, the first confirmed, how is it called? Public attendance. So it was the first confirmed. Then it ran in all of the newspapers that, you know, the first confirmed outing, public service for Kate is going to be at the parade thing, right? But then the next day, it all came out in the media that the website, they had to pull this attendance because apparently it was not confirmed by Buckingham Palace when they put it on their website. Okay, this is another weird thing, because why would you, this event, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is happening every single year, right? So every single year, the royals, they are attending the event, okay? So I'm quite sure that everybody knows the procedure, in the sense that before you publish it on the website, you confirm it with Buckingham Palace that yes, she will be attending, okay? But all of a sudden, weird, fishy, apparently wasn't confirmed. So out of all of these years, it just so happened that this year, it wasn't confirmed before they published it on the website because, in other words, they assumed that she will be attending, so they put it down on the website. This is crap. I don't believe this at all. I don't buy it. And then we get to the Mother's Day photo, and then we get to the doctoring of the photo, and then we get to the more photos put together to make this photo. More or less, right? I'm not gonna get into technical details because I don't even know the technical details, but I do know from my own experience that, yeah, you can actually put photos together to make it look like one photo, but you have to be a very experienced photographer in editing, in photo editing, to be able to pull that off. That is clearly not coming from a person who is just like, passionate about taking photos and editing photos. No. This needs to be done by a professional, by somebody who knows what they are doing. And I think that the only reason it was spotted, it was because the media, the news outlets, they try to verify the authenticity of the photo, and somebody spotted something there in the photo, and they said, okay, we have to pull it because this is changed somehow. And then when Kate came out with her message that she edited the photo, then a lot of people looked more into it, and then experts realized that indeed there were more photos put together to make that one photo. So in my opinion, it was done by a professional photographer, that photo. Why was the photo done? Again, my opinion is that the photo was done because something happened with Kate, and they don't want to publicly come out and say that something happened to Kate. And I have a feeling that something sinister happened to Kate. This is just my opinion on it. I don't know. I have this feeling, I have this gut feeling that something is not quite right here. Because we haven't seen her at all. She did not make any appearance physically, even if it's like through video, right? Just to, see her face, see her talk. But nowadays, that's the problem, you see, with this new technology that we have, including AIs, they can still create a video of her and make it look very realistic as if it's her. I mean, we've seen all over social media, like how they put other people's faces on some other bodies, and it really looks like it's genuine. But nowadays, you can't really trust it that it's, genuine or that it's AI generated, right? But okay. This kind of, something started being iffy to me since the king had his surgery. Because after the king's surgery, Prince Harry, he came over from the US to, spend some time with him. Yet Prince Harry, he was just, 1 or 2 or 3 hours in the UK, and then he flew back, which didn't make sense to me and still doesn't make sense to me now. Then we had Kate, who was in the hospital. She had the surgery and everything else that happened after. And now we have Kate, who is nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found. She's not speaking out at this point. She's not speaking out, as in physically speaking out, just to say that I'm okay, I'm recovering, to kind of quiet down the rumors around it. So my assumption and my opinion is that something sinister happened to Kate. Either, this is again my opinion, either she had surgery and something went wrong and she sadly passed away, and now they are trying to keep it hush-hush, maybe to come up with a plan or something like that. Or either she is dying, and again they want to keep it hush-hush. Or I really don't know the other option, unless they got rid of her and this surgery thing was just a story made up. Now this is again, in my opinion, because we know that whatever we read in the media about the royal family, the media is actually controlled by the royal family, and the royal family, but then they have someone in the royal family who is actually writing the articles for the newspapers. And then also, if newspapers, they want to publish something, They need to get approval from the Buckingham Palace, from the media team that they have before being published in the media. So, you know, it's kind of like, can you really trust what the media is saying? You know what I mean? Then also, there were a couple of things which seemed weird to me, okay? So you have Meghan and Harry, who stepped out of doing their public duties as a part of the royal family. They moved abroad and so on and so forth. And now I've been reading somewhere that actually in a couple places that it seems that the king is going to give Harry some kind of title, and Harry will be going back to his royal duties. And then also I've read that the king made some changes to give royal titles to Prince and Meghan's children. And I'm wondering, is this in preparation for something? And also, my husband was telling me that there were a lot of theories going around online out there that Prince Harry will be king. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just conspiracy theories and so on and so forth. But my opinion is that something is really wrong with Kate, to the point where she can't make an appearance, because not that she's nowhere to be found, because there is no appearance to be made, because she's not with us anymore, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. What do you guys think? But anyway, something smells really fishy here. And usually when it smells fishy, it is because it's fishy. Anyway, I would love to hear your guys' opinions on this Kate Middleton, on this whole Mother's Day photo, because something really weird is going on, right? Am I really the only one who thinks that? Okay. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.